All right. We're going to look at the next one. Let me get this open here. Okay. So the next one that we're going to look at is another one of these application problems. And, okay. So this one says, the chart below represents the price of a stock over a period of 5 years. Is the function modeling a linear, an exponential, or a quadratic relationship? How do you know? And based on this function, what will the price of the stock be in 2027? All right, so let's check our X values. They are all going up, right, by a year. So 2019 to 2020 going up by a year, up by a year, up by a year. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to figure out what the relationship is that's going on over here. So the first thing I'll check is my addition and subtraction, okay? So 46.01, 46.01 minus 43, that is positive 3.01 plus 3.01. Okay, so is that happening again? 49.2307 minus 46.01. Uh-oh. That is not happening because that is plus 3.2201. Okay, so linear is out. It is not linear. And if linear is out, quadratic is out. And that means it's exponential, but I'm going to need to know why, right? I'm going to need to do something about knowing. I'm going to get rid of these guys because that is not helping us at all. Okay, so let's go back and figure out the exponential situation. We know, just by process of elimination, we've just figured out that it's exponential. So, but let's figure out why. Okay, so how do I figure out what I multiply 43 by to get it to be 46.01? Well, I like to just do the opposite and do the division. So 46.01 divided by 43 gives me 1.07. Okay, so 43 times 1.07 is 46.01. So times 1.07. Okay, and you can check them all that way. Okay, so 49.2307 divided by 46.01. What did we multiply by to get that to happen? See, guys, I'm just doing the division. I'm just working my way backwards to figure out what that ratio is. And it is times 1.07. Looks like this is increasing by 7% because this is 100 and this is 7, so it'll be 7%. Let me check. 49.2307 times 1.07. I got, I didn't learn the right thing. Second entry, make that a 7. And I get 52.6786. Okay, so this is working. Okay, so this is exponential. Okay, and you might make yourself a note here that the way that I figured this 1.07 out was that I took 46.01 divided by 43, and that's how I got the 1.07, because you need to be able to figure out what this ratio is, okay? You can't finish the rest of this problem and figure out what it's going to be in 2027 unless you know what that ratio is to multiply by. So you've got to figure it out, okay? So, and then, you can check it again. Once you've got that first one, then you can go, okay, 46.01 times 1.07, I get this. Times 1.07, I get this. Yes, 1.07 must be my ratio. Okay, it's exponential. It has a common ratio of 1.07. And so I'm figuring out 2024. I got to go to 2027. So 2025, 2026, and I need to go to 2027. So I'm going to take 2024. Let me see if I can move this guy down. Okay, so 2024's value is 60.309724. Okay, 60.309724. And I'm going to multiply that times 1.07. When I do that, I get 64.53. Oh, man. Okay, so this one is 64.53140,468. And I'm just going to do it again, times 1.07. 69.04860301 times 1.07, and that's where I get to 73.88200,522. There's a point there. All right. So that's what it is. And the price of the stock will be in 2027. And these are prices. Okay. Now in this chart, they're not rounded to 2 decimal places. But since I know that these are stock prices, if you were to go over here and answer for me that this was going to be $73.88 with a label on it, that would be totally just fine.